Hi and welcome to this video. Okay folks, I'm back again to do a little bit of technical analysis on the G999 coin and see where the price is at the moment. But before we do that, we're going to take a look at the price of Bitcoin at the moment and then have a look at some of the other one or two other altcoins that are doing really well at the moment. And after that we'll take a look at the G999 as where it stands at the moment. Okay folks, so taking a look at Bitcoin at the moment, we can see in the last few days that Bitcoin did have a bit of a pullback, actually a huge pullback to be quite honest. The price actually broke down to around about just over $51,000. But if we take a closer look on this daily chart, we can actually see that it's not really surprising what we've seen with Bitcoin. If we take a look, we can see, looking at the exponential ribbon, that we have tested the 55 moving average on the exponential a few times now. You can see we actually tested it over here, we've tested it over here, we've tested it over here, and although it's broken through the support line that you see, this yellow support line running through with this channel, this ascending channel, we can see that once again Bitcoin has come to test the support line, and it does seem at the moment that there could be a scenario where Bitcoin is bouncing off this 55 moving average and possibly see the price of Bitcoin go back up again and hopefully create a new all-time high. It's a little bit early to tell, but we will obviously see within the next few days. If we go from the daily and look at the 4-hour, we can see that Bitcoin is looking pretty bearish on the 4-hour. We are below the exponential ribbon, which is a bearish sign. If we go and have a look at the 1-hour, we can see that we are now retesting the exponential ribbon, and if Bitcoin can break through this ribbon and open a new candle above this ribbon over the next few hours, that would be a good sign for Bitcoin, and we possibly see Bitcoin go up again in price. As we know that the price of Bitcoin has got massive effect on the other altcoins, so folks, we'll just keep our eyes on Bitcoin and see what happens over the next few hours, the next day or so. Alright, okay, so I'd like to move on to a different coin. I'm going to be taking a look at a coin called Pirate Chain. And if we move to Pirate Chain, we're going to have a look on the daily. Let's just move to the daily. We can see that this particular coin has done really well in the last 2 weeks. Some of my students that actually bought into this coin a couple of weeks ago, we put a measurement on here. We can see that this coin has gone up nearly, well, I won't take it from there, let's take it a little bit closer. If we count the days, this is the daily, we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 days. So in the last 2 weeks, if we took it from there to there, we can see that this coin has gone up around about just over 900%. So for those of you folks that actually listened and bought Pirate Chain a few weeks ago, I'm quite sure you're all very happy because you are in massive gains at the moment. So well done and congratulations to those people that actually bought Pirate Chain. Okay folks, so we'll move on and have a look at Doge. Doge is another coin that is doing extremely well at the moment. If we're looking at the daily, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days. And if we just put a measurement on the gains of Dogecoin in the last 9 days, we can see there that we've had a $540 540% increase in the price of Dogecoin. Once again, we did give a buy signal to people to buy some of this coin, as we knew the price of this coin was going to go up. I think Elon Musk is a big fan of Dogecoin as well. So once again, to you guys that have actually bought into some of these other altcoins, congratulations to you, because we're all making money. Wonderful. Alright folks, so now I'm going to lastly take a look at the G999 coin, and I'm going to use a different chart. I'm going to use the chart I normally use, which is a chart with the Fibonacci. Okay folks, so I'm sure from our previous videos you'll all remember this chart with the Fibonacci chart on it. And in previous videos I spoke about the price falling below basically the all-time low, where it broke down from around about 11 satoshis, and we have seen obviously the price come down as I predicted. We almost came down to the all-time low, which was at the bottom of this wick. But just taking a little bit of a closer look here, we can see that the last few days, if we count, this is obviously the daily, the daily chart, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days. In the last 6 days we have seen the price kind of possibly find a bottom, and now we've seen over the last 6 days that there has been a slow increase in the price. Folks, it hasn't been much, I've got to be honest with you. It's almost as if G999 is on life support at the moment, which is not a good thing, you know, taking into consideration that there are so many other altcoins out there that are doing extremely well at the moment. We are probably moving into one of the biggest altcoin seasons in cryptocurrency history so far. That has not officially been declared by some of the top traders yet, but we're pretty close, believe me. And it would be a sad day to see, you know, all these other altcoins doing really well, and we find that G999 kind of stagnates in this kind of life support area where it is at the moment. That's not to say that things will not improve. We're all hoping, I'm sure the G999 community are hoping that we'll see some kind of a turnaround in the price of the G999, and hopefully, you know, the G999 community would be able to take part in this upcoming altcoin season that we see coming, which would be a real boost for morale and you know, just for a lot of things, just for people that actually are invested in this coin. Okay, so let's now take a look. I want to go to a different chart, and let's just take a look and see. We're going to start on the 1 hour, and let's take a look. So on the 1 hour, on the exponential ribbon, we can see that G999 has broken above the exponential ribbon, which is a bit of a bullish sign. Obviously, as I said, these amounts that we are talking about are really small. If I put a measurement tool on there and we run it from the bottom of the wick to the, let's say, that high there, we're only talking about 29%, folks. And 29% might sound like a lot, but 29% when the price of the coin is at so low is really not much. As I said, you can see we want to see this coin at least break above this green line over here, which is basically the line, the resistance line that used to be the support. If we can see the coin move up and above this line, we will see the price go up and retest the Fibonacci, the blue up here at the 786 Fibonacci level. That would be really a good thing to see, folks, and we'll just all, you know, wait around and see what's happening. I'm not quite sure. I haven't had a look at what's going on behind the scenes with the G999. Apparently you know, according to some of the leaders out there and the people that are up there, that there's, I don't know, people dumping coins. I don't want to get involved in all of that kind of thing. I want to just stick to the technical analysis part of this coin. I will say though that I am pleased to see from my previous video when I spoke about what's going on in the community and people getting banned. I must say I'm really pleased to see that seeing a lot more discussion going on at the moment regarding certain topics without people being kicked off the community channel, which fantastic, great stuff. You know, it's good to see that maybe we are moving in a more positive direction, which is great. Coming back to the chart with the exponential ribbon, let's take me, that's the 1 hour. Let's have a look at the 4 hour, what the 4 hour says. Okay, so once again, on the 4 hour, we do seem to be testing this resistance on the 55 moving average, 55 day. And if the price of G999 can break above, out of this ribbon, and close and open up candle, green candle above this exponential ribbon, then once again that would be a very bullish sign in the price of the coin. If we take a look at the 1 day, well, we can see that we're still very far away from the actual 1 day, the 55 on the top of the moving average. So, you know, once again, folks, I'll say that, you know, the community has got a lot of work to do if we want to be able to see the price go up, to be able to push the price of this coin. But before I close up on this video, I just want to also go back and show you guys something on CoinMarketCap and some of the other coins. Now, you folks that have been watching my videos, my past videos, will know that I've spoken many times about liquidity in the market, having enough liquidity on the exchanges for the G999, and how important liquidity is. Liquidity, as I said, brings stability to the markets. It just makes the coin and the stability of the coin a lot stronger. You know, this idea of, you know, buying your coins on market price all the time doesn't really help the volatility, the liquidity, and the stability of the coin. You know, all you're doing is you're taking the liquidity out of the market instead of adding liquidity to the market, which is, in my view, and anybody that knows anything about trading will understand exactly what I'm talking about. And let's just have a look and see. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, for instance, and we have a look at the liquidity of some of the coins, okay? So let's take a look at Chainlink. I'm just randomly going to choose a couple of coins that we can look at. If we go down and we scroll down to the actual exchanges where the coins are being traded, we can see, look at liquidity when you're looking at Chainlink. Okay, 700, these are just on Binance, Binance, Coinbase, Pro. Okay, so it's 3 different exchanges. And take a look at this, guys. I mean, if we scroll over here, we can see a bit of a description of what the liquidity does. So liquidity score. Liquidity scores a market pair from 0 to 1,000 based on the slippage incurred by various order sizes. A higher score indicates a more liquid market. Remember that. A higher score indicates a more liquid market. And we can see these coins are all doing really well. So let's take a look from 0 to 1,000. You know, on Binance, we're looking at 763. Fantastic. And if you go down, all of these are pretty high numbers on all of these coins, right? Okay, so let's go randomly take a look at another coin. Let's just go and have a look at perhaps, we won't take one of the top 10 coins. We'll scroll down and have a look and see maybe some of the coins that are lower than the top 10. Okay, well, let's just, okay, there's Polkadot, Uniswap. Let's have a look at Uniswap maybe. Okay, let's scroll down and go and have a look at the liquidity on Uniswap. Okay, once again folks, you can see liquidity levels really high, means there's a lot of volatility in the market. People are active with the coin, lots of people trading the coin, and you know, we can go on and on folks. I mean, let's take a look at some, let's have a look at Dogecoin, for example, you know, which is also a coin that is below $1 at the moment. We can see Dogecoin sitting on 38 cents. And let's go and have a look at the liquidity levels. Sorry, my PC is a little bit jumpy this morning. Got a lot of things running. Okay, so folks, once again, look on Binance, 885 from 120, 885. We can have a look. Nice levels of liquidity in these coins. Now, okay, so let's go and take a look at our G999 coin. And let's have a look and see what that says. And you know folks, I've spent a lot of time in these videos trying to explain to people the importance of liquidity, and we still have a huge amount of people on the community that just don't seem to get it. And I'm not trying to be rude or talk down on anybody. That's not my, you know, aim here. It's not to be negative or anything like this, but you know guys, people need to realize that this is a cryptocurrency, and regardless of what, you know, certain people talk about the product being very valuable, the email that's behind it, and the utility and everything. The bottom line, and as I've said it 100 times already, I'll say it again, the value of the coin will reflect on the open market. Nobody cares what the products are or what mass adoption. People, the first thing that people, especially in the crypto space, will have a look at things like volatility. They'll have a look at things like liquidity. Those are the things that people first look at. There are tons of other companies out there that are doing the same thing with email systems. There's Proton Mail. There's all kinds of different you know, uses for different types of coins. We understand that, we get that. But the true value of this coin will reflect on the market. I'll say it again. It will only reflect on the market. You in your mind can come up with a figure and say, well, I think it's worth that. Well, that's just a thought. You know, that doesn't put you thinking of a certain project or a coin, doesn't give it value. Okay, the open markets, the price of the coin on an open market is what determines the value of the coin. Okay, so let's take a look at G999 and let's have a look and see at the liquidity at the moment of G999. And you know, another thing, we still have this problem over here with this warning that still hasn't been lifted. I'd like to see that happen. Okay, so let's have a look here. In all fairness, we do see a nice, well, that just changed once again, so I won't speak much about that, but let's go and have a look. All of this in the red, not looking good. Let's take a look at the liquidity of the G999. Okay folks, I don't even think I need to say anything more. Right, let's have a look. Liquidity 6, 6, 10, 11, 8 and 8. Okay, and this is a score out of from 0 to 1,000. So you know guys, I'm not going to keep making these videos and banging on about the same thing. If the people in the community don't want to listen to people that know what they're talking about, and you know, follow some good advice and say, well listen, my opinion is that we do not see enough participation from the G999 community on the open markets. Everybody's into the hodling, they're into the staking and the whole DeFi thing, which is fine. Yes, that I'm not going against anything of that. I think that's perfect, that's fine. But you can't only do that and neglect probably the most important thing, and that's the activity of this coin on the open market. I mean, if everybody thinks that this coin is not a cryptocurrency and shouldn't be traded, then possibly the people behind the scenes, the owner of this project, maybe they should take the coin off the exchanges so that it can't be traded at all, and then possibly we'd have some people that would be absolutely delighted and happy about that. But in my opinion, as far as I understand, what I understand about this is a cryptocurrency, and all cryptocurrencies get traded on open markets, and this is where we need to see things happening. I'm not saying we need to neglect the other side of it, the other side of the project. That's all fair and well, but I mean, folks, come on, let's be honest with ourselves. We can go, you do yourselves a favor and go and scroll through CoinMarketCap and go and look at the volatility of, you know, the coins that are actually doing well, and you will see huge numbers when it comes to liquidity. And like I said, here it is. I'm not lying to anybody. I'm showing you exactly. This is between HitBTC. Let's go and have a look and see if we can't maybe see some other exchanges. In all fairness, see if we can see some other. Right. Okay. So, CoinSuper, BitForex. I mean, what more do I need to say? We don't even have one exchange that's over 50. Not one. And you remember, guys, like I said, if you have a look at the thing, this is measured from 0 to 1,000. We haven't even got one exchange that's over 50. So what does that say? I don't think I need to say any more. Leave it up to the community to decide. If people think that the coin is not important enough for it to be actually openly traded on the open markets and through liquidity and price movement and volume to be able to attract outside investors to this coin, well, then I don't know what to say. You know, then we're probably going to, in all reality, we will then see the coin stay at these low levels for a good time to come into the future. Okay, folks, well, I've rambled on for about 20 minutes already, just over 20 minutes, and I think I've said pretty much all I can say for today. There's not much more tech analysis I can do on the G999 at the moment. All I can say is that I hope to see a change in the perception and attitude of a lot of people on the community, the G999 community, and hopefully see more people start participating and joining in on, you know, this wonderful opportunity that we see coming up, which is the altcoin season that's just around the corner. Alright, guys, folks, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.